Good morning, it's still morning. Welcome back. This is another edition of an Orchid A Day, talking about, I always point out the good things, but of course with the good there's always bad as well. And this is something good that I've been waiting on this growth season for signs of a new growth on my Dendrobium alexandri. You can see at the base those nubbins. No roots yet though. Really hopeful that someday these roots will extend and plant themselves on the mount. Has been on here for probably a year now. And it put out this growth and another growth over there that you can see as browned up. And so this is the first thing that it's done since this new growth and the other. So that is good. And as I pointed out, the fact that some of those roots that have browned, that is not a good thing. And you can see more there, how those roots tips have browned. Every single one of them that was on that mount for some reason. Well, there are still some green ones back there, but for the most part these have stayed relatively green. Also, another thing that's bad, this must have got too much rain during that period, because the new growth that was growing really well rotted, and all those root tips that were green in there. I know I was showing this plant off a lot, but I think that I have identified this plant. This was bought as oligophyllum, but when I got it, it also had a lot of Gesii tag on it. And they do both favor each other foliage-wise. But as I look down on the lower part of the plant and how the new growths are coming out, this indeed looks like it is oligophyllum. And some of these little nubbins look like they could be flower spikes, although they could also be kikis. But the way that the new foliage is coming out, for instance, like up here with the little root tips, that looks more like it is oligophyllum as opposed to Gesii, which grows more like this. This looks more like the growth of Gesii, whereas this down here looks more like oligophyllum. More small and compact, stubby and short. That's the way I would describe it. This is something else that's good. I talked about this in my live. That is another spike right there that you can see. That is Gongora. And this is not so hot. It looks like that growth, there was a new growth coming out that aborted, and looks like this one may possibly, well, that looks actually better than what it looked this morning. Thought it might be aborting itself. Those newly mounted up dendrobiums. But this is still looking so beautiful and smelling so nice. It is time to submit pictures for the Orchid of the Month. As you all know, I was Orchid of the Month last month. There's something else that I'm going to show you here. Yeah, it's right here. This is my golf green hair pig, and I finally mounted it, or just strapped it to that mount. Finally. So yay, I still have to do that. Clean those out. But that's pretty much what I wanted to show you folks. This is still looking good. But yeah, everyone, thanks for watching. I know this was a mixed match of things. But to get back before I close, I submitted this picture. I submitted my Epidendrum lens, my Dendrobium over there that I just showed you, Frederixianum, and also my Encyclia right here, ORCHID A. That is what I submitted for the Orchid of the Month, folks. And I'll just leave it there. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your orchids. Bye.